Dano back again. We're here with Spencer Boyd in Darlington, South Carolina, and we got some chimichurri skirt steak that we're getting ready to make. Spencer's never had chimichurri. So
Never even heard of it.
I said you're in for a treat. We're gonna show you, we're gonna walk you through all the steps of this meal that we're making today, but let's get to cooking.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're in the house and we're gonna get some of the prepping done for later. I'm gonna make some pickled onions, and I'm also gonna make some black beans. And we also got somebody else in the house. We got the Fireman, Fireman1231. If y'all aren't following him on TikTok, you need to do so. Get on over here, Fireman.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
There he is, Fireman in the house. So this is super easy, y'all. I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna make pickled onions real quick, and then we're gonna get these black beans rolling, and then we'll get back to everything else. The black beans, we're gonna let these bad boys basically sit here and simmer for 5-6 hours or whatever, how long it takes us to get everything ready. But
Ain't got time for that.
ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that.
So I'm gonna put in, I got 5 cans of black beans. I put in 2 cans of Rotel as well. I use the cilantro lime Rotel, a little added extra flavor.
Oh, you're ready for your race. Start punching, Rocky.
We are kind of,
You're an animal, Rocky. You're an animal.
we are kind of on vacation here. So I don't have all my ingredients that I would typically do with black beans, but I'm gonna add some of this chicken stock in there. Like I said, this is gonna sit here and simmer for hours. So that chicken stock will kind of simmer out. There's somebody else in the house right there.
What's going on, guys?
Can I get a toothpick?
Supervising, making sure they're making everything Dano. Kick back, watching, enjoying this flavor about to be hitting my taste buds.
Check it out. I'm gonna take the OG, I'm gonna open it up so I can put a bunch of it in there.
Hold up.
You took the
Hold
restrictor
on.
plate off.
Yeah,
Wait. Time.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
that's always been there. People don't know. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You pop that open for a free pour.
You learned something. You learned something. I've
Telling
been
you what.
using Dano for a good while now. And that's always been there?
That's always
so
been
if I
there.
go to my house right now.
Every big bottle I've ever sold has that lid. Same one, never changed.
Should have had a V8.
So get a look at that. And like I said, this looks super watery right now, but after a few hours, that chicken broth will boil out and it'll thicken up. And there's all kinds of other things you can add to this, but this is just our simple version. Now, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna make our pickled onions. All right, so I got about 1.5 cups of water. I'm gonna do about 1.5 cups of vinegar. This is my measuring cup here. So there we go, 1.5 cups. We're gonna pour this into our little pan here.
That's a pot.
We're gonna get our little pot.
Little pot. Get it right.
We're gonna get that boiling. I'm gonna use about a tablespoon of salt. About that much. I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons of just regular old sugar. So we're gonna pour a bunch of that in there. So about 2 tablespoons of sugar. And of course, we're gonna put in some spicy Danos into our pickled onion. So we're gonna pop the top, see it comes like that. A lot of people don't know. Go get in right there just like that there. Pop that open, pour a little Danos in there. We're just making our pickling brine for our onions. So we're gonna turn this up on full blast. We're gonna bring that to a boil. These pickled onions, you don't always have to boil it like this, but we're gonna make these in about an hour and they'll be ready to eat, so that's why we're boiling it. So now let's cut our onion. Just take you an onion, or get a red onion, cut it in half, cut the end off, and basically just cut us some nice pieces of onion. You can cut them thin, you can cut them thick. I like to keep them about like that.
I like thick.
You like them thick?
I like thick.
How you like them, Spencer? Thick or
Always
thin?
thick.
Always thick?
Southern boy.
He's Southern boy.
Thick.
Like them thick onions.
Voluptuous. We're talking about the onion, right?
We're talking
Always,
about onions.
always.
We are talking about red onions. How do you like your red onions?
I
cut?
like thick.
Red onions, pickled red onions are easier than you think. If you've ever had them before, you're like, man, those are good, but they seem complicated to make. No, you guys, this easy. What I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna take all these onions and I'm gonna jam pack them in here. I probably have too much liquid over there, but you all right?
Those are raw, man.
How's it getting you? It's not even getting me. It's because I eat Danos every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Boost your immune system.
about
Onions don't even bother me.
midnight snack?
If you're not putting Danos on it, you're not doing the damn thing. I'm definitely gonna have too much liquid, but it's all good. So we'll get that boiled up, throw that boiling water in here, we'll just let them sit, and these will be pickled in literally like an hour. And of course they'll be better in 2 or 3 days, but we need them today, so. Oh, and we almost forgot. The Cajun Nuts, you can buy them in a can, you add Danos to it, but look, we're just gonna throw them in this little pot. We're gonna warm these up. Just put them on a low simmer. But you gotta add the Danos. I'm gonna add the Danos OG. And if you never had Danos on peanuts, well, wait till you try my nuts.
I get it.
Just get that mixed in just like so. We'll just let them bad boys sit. About 30 minutes, they'll be nice and heated up. And whenever you want some nuts, you just grab some nuts.
Would you say too much of a good thing is a good thing?
I'd
Is there
say
ever such thing as too much Danos?
there's no such thing. You can never have too much Danos. All right, here we're boiling. All right, we got our water boiling, or our mixture boiling for these pickled onions. So let's add this in here.
Check.
Oh, I thought I had way too much.
Oh, perfection.
Got enough. All right, where's that cap at? Here it is. Squeeze behind you. And just kind of push that in. Put that cap on. Squeeze it on tight, and it's hot. It's hot too. We'll just let that sit. Pickled onions in an hour. Yeah. There you go. This is what skirt steak looks like. It's big, it's long. Oh, skeet, skeet. So
Where's
now,
that located?
huh? It's like located kind of like on the belly of the cow, like down below, like the belly part's like close to the grass. So it's like below the rib cage, basically. It's just this like thin strap of meat. This is the inner skirt. There's an inner skirt and an outer skirt. The inner skirt is the best in my opinion, but they're both awesome. Definitely the best cut on the cow. Just wait and see. All right, so on this skirt, you can see they already got the skin, the film stuff kind of removed there. And what you want to do is just kind of grab it and get as much as we can off without cutting all the meat off. And just kind of get rid of some of these fatty skin tissue pieces as much as you can. It's not going to hurt you, so we just get as much as we can off. So that's pretty much good to go. Now we're going to make our little chimichurri, our marinade, and then we're going to get to cook.
Bush. Not a bush. Mike? Mike? Are you in there? Mike!
All right, so we're gonna make our chimichurri marinade, and we're also gonna make some chimichurri to dip in. So the marinade is gonna go with the meat. The other chimichurri we're gonna keep on the side because you don't want to contaminate it with the meat. But this is how easy it is. Look, we're gonna get us a bushel of parsley. I'm just gonna cut that off just like this. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it right here in my little food processor. 1 bushel of parsley. We're gonna do about half of the cilantro head. Just like that.
Yeah.
Put that in there. It's kind of a small food processor, but we're gonna make this happen. Get us some olive oil. Put you a bunch of that in there. We're gonna get us some garlic, some minced garlic. Get a little garlic in there. Good amount of garlic.
Yeah, give me some.
Then we're gonna get us a jalapeno.
Hey, jalapeno!
Jalapenos.
I really wish this food processor was a little bit bigger, but it's all right. We'll get there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go on and get this blended up real quick. Make a little room. However this thing goes on. I'm just trying to get this on.
You know what you're doing?
No.
Here.
Oh, here we go. Look at that. Get that chopped up. God, I couldn't have made this thing more difficult. We're gonna get us a little bit of onion in there. Throw our onion in. Right here, you guys, a little anchovy. This is the trick to some of the best, let me pour this out. Some of the best chimichurri I've ever had was made with anchovies. So we're gonna grab us a couple of these little anchovies. Look at that. A 1, a 2, a 3. And we're gonna go 4. 4. And we're gonna go 5 and 6. Some anchovies. Some danchovies. Where's the Danos? Will you grab the Danos real quick outside? These limes, I can already tell they're kind of dry. So what we're gonna do, we'll get these 4, I'm gonna stick them in the microwave for a minute. It's gonna really allow them to juice a whole lot easier. You don't always have to do this, it's just when you get a dry lime. When you have a dry lime, throw in the microwave for like 15, 20 seconds, just one, these 4 of them, so we're going a minute, and they're gonna be super juicy, watch. And we're gonna put some more Danos, and we're gonna put this lime juice, and then there's our chimichurri, and we're gonna let these steaks marinate a little bit in that, and then we're gonna make another batch that we'll use for eating afterwards and dipping in. Yes, that's how we're doing it.
Yes, we'll do it.
I'm in training.
Like so.
It's Dan good. It's fantastic. It's Dan fabulous.
Like so.
Best Dan seasoning you ever Dan had.
You Dan right, you speak my Dan language. All right. So you can tell they were totally gonna be dry, but we microwaved them and it allows that juice to come out. Look at that, it's crazy. Look, it's steaming. Well, it's kind of hot, kind of burning my finger. It is hot. Look at that. That's how you get the juice out of a dry lime. All right, now let's just get our skirt steak in the bag. We're gonna try and get us 3 of them in here. We might be able to get them all in there.
There's such thing as a mini skirt steak?
You know, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe something to think about.
That's not a mini skirt steak, I can tell you that.
I mean, you throw that on the grill, you like it is. It's spicy Danos.
Look, we're gonna get all these in there. You still got that? Look at that. That's a skirt steak right there, baby. Actually, we're gonna leave that one out. Now we're gonna take this. I don't know if that thing detaches or not. Here, we're gonna do this the hard way. Look, this is kind of watery. The next one I make won't be as watery. I wanted to make it more watery, you know, more lemon juice and more olive oil, so we can really saturate these and let them marinate. The next batch won't be as thick. You want to get a little taste of that? He said, he's going to get a little taste. All right. So now we'll throw this back in the fridge. We'll get that chimichurri mixed on in there like so. We won't get in between the flaps, how it kind of folded in there. Get it mixed up. Get it mixed up real nice. Shake it. Shake it.
At least I know what to do with my hands right now.
Shake and bake. Oh yeah. Throw that bad boy in the fridge. All right, y'all. So this other one, this other skirt steak that we got that we're just marinating one by itself, we're gonna go a bunch of olive oil. And then check this out. This is that Dano Chipotle. We're gonna hit it with the Chipotle. And we're gonna hit it hard. Bunch of it. We're gonna let that marinate for a couple hours and see how that turns out. Chipotle skirt steak, it's happening.
Yum, yum.
All right, after our first round of blending, we're gonna take the Dano's OG and we're gonna throw this in. Just like so, we're gonna pour it in. We're gonna pour a bunch of it in there. We're making this one thicker. The first one I made was for the marinade. This one is actually for the one that you're actually gonna put it on while you're eating it. So, bunch of Danos in there, a little more olive oil. This is not gonna be as watery, as liquidy as the first round. Bunch of garlic. Bunch of garlic. The onion. Get this blended up, and then we'll add our lime juice, and then we'll be ready to rock with it. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Let that onion get down in there, get it chopped up. There we go. Now it's getting all blended up. So we already got a nice thick consistency. We're gonna add our lime that we had to put in the microwave again because they're dry. You can see how dry they are. But we just need a little bit of lime juice in there. Take it to the next level, and we forgot to add our anchovies, so we're gonna add our anchovy too. Yes. Throw those right in there like that. Blend this bad boy up real quick.
Like so.
Like so.
Like so.
All right, now it's time for the taste test. Get in there, toothpick. Fireman,
Yo.
get you a little sample of that.
Oh, don't mind me. It's good. It's real good. That dog was hungry out there.
That dog gonna hunt, boy.
Don't be stealing my lines, man. I can steal yours, it's fine.
I mean, it's like so good, it make things that are good be like not good. First thing we're gonna do is get our onions and peppers cooked up. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of that bush latte. And we're gonna hit it with a little bit of that pop, that Dano's OG. We're gonna let Spencer Boyd do the blessing here. Pop, baby. That's how you do it. Pop.
Never too much.
So we're just gonna let these cook for a minute and then we'll pull it off. All right, we got our peppers ready. Now it's time to put the meat on. So we're gonna get our peppers off real quick. And I know Spencer wants to try one of these peppers. A little bush latte, a little Dano's on there.
Damn, dog will hunt.
Well, I'm telling you what,
That's a meal itself right there.
just a little Dano's, that's all you need. I can live off that. All right, let's get in. All right, hold this
hold it
open
back.
for me, yep. All right, y'all, it's time. Listen to the sizzle. Oh, yeah. Push that all the way up. Look at that right there. Oh, you want to talk about that yum, get you some. Look at that, baby. Yeah. We're going to be eating real nice.
I can eat it like it is.
Yeah.
It's done for me.
Is that medium rare?
That'd be rare. Just let them bad boys cook. All right, so it's time. Spencer, please pop that trigger.
My
all
question
over
is,
this.
how fast can you do it, Mr. Pedal Pusher?
How fast can he pop? All right, let me see something. Let's see how fast.
Are you already popping?
Let's see how fast you can pop it. You're not gonna overdo it. It's a beautiful thing. All right, I think that's about a tie. Now watch this. Here you go. Here's how you do it, just like this.
How do you do it? Don't skip now.
Oh, see, I'm doing it so fast that you don't even hear the pop. So fast you don't even hear the pop. Look at that. Yum, get you some.
You gonna do it? Oh, you already did it.
How'd you do that?
No,
I
we're
guess
gonna
you
get it
figure-
nice and coated. Look at that.
Maybe you should drive tomorrow.
Right.
Hey,
Here, let's give it a little flip. Let's look at this sear we got going on. Oh yeah. Look at that. I said, yum, get you some, baby.
Yeah.
Here's the big flip. That Chipotle, oh, the good and gettings right there. Look at that. Look at that sear, that crust on there. That Chipotle. I'm telling you what. It's not cooking as hot up here on the top. But that crust on there, what do you think?
Looks good.
What do you think?
That dog will hunt.
Get excited. Here, give me another little sprinkle on here.
Go ahead, Pedal Pusher.
Hit it with that pop. There we go.
Bottle's melted.
The bottle's melted.
Oh, crap.
A little too close to the heat. But the seasoning's still good. There we go. It's gonna be fantastic. So while we're cooking, I want to ask you a couple questions, Spencer.
All right.
So last time we talked, last time we met last year in Daytona, you told me some interesting things. One was when you were in the race, you ended up with third-degree burns on your foot. But so tell us about that and how that happens. But really, I really want to know is you told us, and what people really are interested in is you told us when you have to go to the bathroom, when you have to pee, the doctors and whatnot actually tell you to go on and let it go.
Yeah, man. For me, Daytona was hot, road course racing, a lot of footwork, and road course trucks, we don't race that often. So, you know, you would know week in and week out if the floorboard gets hot. Didn't know that, so our exhaust was really close to the floorboard, got 2nd-degree burns on my heel. That was an ordeal, but made it throughout the race. And then, speaking of the bathroom, #1 question everyone asks me, whether it's Twitter or an interview, it's, do you pee your pants? And the answer is yes. And the reason behind that is you don't want to hit the wall with a full bladder.
Right.
Doctors say that's not a good thing, so hey, you're not cool unless you pee your pants.
You heard it from him. All right, we're gonna flip it again. Look at that. I'm telling you what, this Chipotle.
So we got green, we got red. What is Chipotle?
Chipotle is my new recipe. Basically, it's that Dano's flavor that everybody loves with some added Chipotle, and it's actually a lot hotter than the spicy recipe. So a lot of people are always like, oh, I want something spicier. So it's gonna be spicier, but with that Chipotle flavor. And the flavor, I mean, this is probably my 10th time revising the recipe, and this is it right here.
So a guy like me, I'm gonna throw something like that on a fajita, taco. What are you thinking? What else?
Anything that you would put Dano's on. I mean, the Chipotle on scrambled eggs or a fried egg. I mean, eggs. Put this in like a chili for like a, you know, Chipotle's just got its own unique flavor. So it's giving that unique spicy flavor to whatever you want to put on.
Perfect.
The same way as Dano's. Put this on some corn, might change your life. So we're gonna take these in, we're gonna let them rest for about 10, 15 minutes. Then we're gonna cut in. Yeah. Let's go. It's a lot of meat. Yeah. Here, I want you to get a look at this. Get a look at this Chipotle. Get a look at that crust on there. Yeah. It's getting ready to happen. All right, so we almost forgot the most important thing. We gotta heat up our corn tortillas. Use a corn tortilla, not a flour tortilla. Just my opinion. But we're just gonna heat these bad boys up. Throw them on our flat top here for just a couple minutes on each side. Well, about a minute on each side. Then eat them up. Heat them up, then eat them up. I like that. You know, just go back, flip them. By the time I get them all flipped in the same rotation, I'm gonna go back and start pulling them all off. I better hurry up, because you don't want to overcook them. All right, here we go. And that's how you do it. All right, so when we start cutting into this, what you want to do is I'm going to cut off a big chunk like this so we can cut across the grain, just like this. Look at that. That, my friends, that's what you call the good and gettins right there, baby. That's that yum yum get you some. That's what it's all about. Look at that. Get on in there. You want a bite, toothpick?
I do. How'd you know what I was doing?
Here, look at it. Get you some of that. Here, get that.
Yeah. He done did the damn thing again. I'm glad I was there for it.
Look at that. Perfectly cooked. And what I did is I pulled it all off, thinking that if I need to throw it back on, you always can. But what you can't do is reverse the overcook. Fireman, come over here, get you a bite of this. Get you a little bite of that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what you think about that?
It melt in your mouth.
Melts in your mouth. Yum, yum, get you some.
I got my plate.
All right, step 1, shell. Step 2, oh, skirt, skirt.
Oh, skirt, skirt.
Little Dano's.
A little more Dano's. Chimichurri.
Gonna get some of that on there.
Oh, yeah.
Some onions and peppers. Some more onions. Pickled onions.
Oh, yeah. Pickled onions in an hour. A little cilantro.
Sorry, I was supposed to say what that was. Right now, I'm just thinking about eating it.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Oh,
That's a yum yum. Get you some.
wow. That's dang good. Want to try mine? I'm just kidding.
All right, it's time to try the Chipotle. Spencer, get in here. We got to try this Chipotle.
Hey, baby!
Here, everybody come in here and try this Chipotle. This, my friends, is awesome. Get you a bite of that. Look, check it out. Everybody gonna get a little bite.
Little bite.
Get you one of them.
I'm gonna get two of them ingredients.
Get you one of them. Get you one of them.
Good as getting.
Wow.
That's it. Woo! There's a little bit of heat. That dog hunt.
Notice how it's real quiet right now?
Is it inappropriate to lick my fingers on camera?
I lick your fingers on camera. Your only fans account.
All right, so this is how I'm gonna build my taco. I'm a big fan of the onion, cilantro, lime juice. We're out of limes, but I'm gonna take my little taco shell. I'm gonna put my meat in. I'm gonna go with some straight raw onion. I love some raw onion. I'm even gonna get a little bit of that pickled onion, just like that. A little bit of that cilantro, just like that. And then this chimichurri. We're gonna hit it with that. And that, my friends, is how I taco. Yum yum, get you some. All right, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tell me what you think about what we just ate, and I can tell you one thing, that Chipotle is gonna set the world on fire. What do you guys think?
I'm too busy eating. I ain't got time to talk.
He's too busy eating.
It's dang good though.
Spencer Boyd,
Super good. Loved
thank you
it.
as always.
Thank you.
Keep sprinkling.